Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another unboxing time with the Ramen Raider. This is the show where I show you what comes in the mail. And today we've got something from Mr. Lee's Noodles. Actually, this is a little different. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. Nice. So Mr. Lee's makes noodle cups, usually rice noodle cups, and they're like one of the only ones on the market using freeze-dried vegetables, which is like really big. Freeze-drying, it's totally different from dehydrating, and freeze-dried stuff usually costs more. It's more of a premium rice noodle, and it's an interesting looking cup. Well, they now have, since they do rice product, what can you make with rice? Well, you can make congee, also known as porridge. It's basically like rice porridge. And here we are. Here's their chicken congee rice porridge. And they've got an original congee rice porridge. What it is basically if you make instant rice, okay? So you cook it and then you dehydrate it, I believe, or you freeze it. I don't know how they make instant rice, like minute rice. But what they do is shred it. And then when you do that and you add hot water, you get your porridge. These guys really pride themselves on their healthiness of their products. Let's see. Looks like rice and onion powder, freeze-dried. Yeah, bunch of freeze-dried stuff, which is really cool because I don't know. It's when you freeze dry something versus dehydrate it. When you dehydrate something, you take the liquid out and a lot of the flavor. When you freeze dry something, you don't take out the flavor. So it just keeps, like, especially with vegetables, it keeps them with more of a fresh taste. So they also sent me something else, and I'm going to open that now. Cool. So this is a healthy noodle cookbook. And the guy who started Mr. Lee's, a guy named Damian Lee, and he passed recently. I want to send my condolences to the crew over in the UK and the US there's a US branch of Mr. Lee's Noodles, but they started out in the UK. And he was a cancer survivor, and I don't know exactly how he passed, but I believe that was what happened. He came back, which is really a bummer. This guy was an innovator. He came out with a noodle machine that you could throw on campuses real easy, push a button, come out with something healthy, and their stuff is really good, and it's quite healthy. But let's check this out. Let's check out this noodle cookbook. It's like 101 healthy and delicious noodle recipes for happy eating. Looks like they got some nice imagery in here. That looks neat. I like that plate. That's like the first thing when I see cookbooks, I look at what they're using for plates and how they're, because I'm all about food photography. Yeah, that looks good. Notice they're using a lot of very light colored bowls. Yep, nothing too flashy, because that way your eye goes to the food and not to the bowl. It's a tricky go when you're taking pictures though. Oh, so they got it in sections by country or style. Neat. Yeah, I'll definitely go through this. Wow, that all looks really good. But yeah. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you very much for sending this over. I'm really looking forward to giving these a try. In fact, I think I might make one right now. I'm very curious about them, and I like congee. So, yeah. All right. Well, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.